process. It would be unbelievably short-sighted and wrong to go in and dismiss someone immediately.
This all came to a head late last night amid revelations that on January 26th, the acting attorney general informed the White House counsel about the call with Russia, even suggesting Flynn could be vulnerable to blackmail. The president's counsel then informed him and other top officials.
We had to review that whether there was a legal issue, which the White House counsel concluded there was not.
The press secretary saying today the president's counsel then informed him and other top officials.
We had to review that whether there was a legal issue, which the White House counsel concluded there was not.
Still, that answer setting off alarm bells for foreign policy experts who say there are broader concerns.
This is a policy and an ethical question, not simply a legal question. It's not good policy having the National Security Advisor out and about conducting big national policy.
The White House insisting the president didn't give the order to talk about sanctions, but acknowledging Mr. Trump doesn't see a problem with it.
The president had no problem with the fact that he acted in accord with what his job was supposed to be doing.
The White House has been under fire over Flynn since President Trump first took office. December 29th, Flynn spoke to the Russian ambassador the very same day then President Obama announced new sanctions and the expulsion of 35 Russians from the U.S. because of Russia's meddling in the U.S. election. One day later, Russia's President Putin stunned the Obama White House, announcing he wouldn't retaliate. January 12th, a bombshell in the Washington Post. Flynn and the Russian ambassador talked about sanctions, and the call was recorded. January 15th, Vice President-elect Mike Pence playing defense, protecting Flynn by insisting sanctions never came up on the call.
It was strictly coincidental that they had a conversation.
6 days after the president was sworn in, he was told about what really happened on the call between Flynn and Russia's ambassador. And while negative headlines piled up, even as late as yesterday afternoon, top advisors were adamant.
Does he have the full confidence in the president? Yes, he does.
But just before 11 p.m., Flynn was out.